You know what they say, you never know what's hiding behind the neighbor's fence. Alright, I got the pickets off. I still got to run the post off. I've got to run the rails off and stuff like that, but I think I'm going to take a short break, get a little something to drink, and see if I can't pick up a little bit, and then kind of go from there. Alright, so obviously you can see here where the posts are lying and where that concrete pad in the cars are. That's the separation between my property and the neighbor's property. So I am actually going to be taking out that fence right there, because you see that opening right there. I almost want to put a gate right there, but we're just going to take it out. So it was funny, the neighbors went on vacation. They're like, oh, we've been thinking about taking out the gate. And I'm like, sitting here trying to decide, do I take that post out or leave it and then put a different post in, or what? So I've come to the conclusion that I'm probably going to put a post on the other side, and I'll show you that when we get there. Alright, so I'm basically going to do what they call an engineer knot, and it's pretty basic. This one's a little bit bigger than normal because I'm going to wrap it around the post versus doing it everywhere else. So I'm going to use my hand as this. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to wrap it 5 times. Then with this hand, I've just got to remember to put it here. On the outside. That's a blister. I haven't had a blister in my hand since I was 16 years old. There's a blister, there's a blister, there's a blister. Whoo!
Down behind the sun, gonna get me a mojo hand where the sun don't shine. Oh, take me with you when you go, buddy. Sure. Then I wish I was a catfish swimming in the deep blue sea. Now have all you good-looking women fishing, fishing after me. Wish I was a catfish. Now have all you good-looking women fishing, fishing after me. Wish I was a catfish.
So I went ahead and staggered this down. I mean, as you can see from there to there, that's a good, I mean, that's over an inch. So that's over an inch of drop. And you can see it on the ground right here where it drops. Now, keep in mind, I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, I would have just kept it going straight across and not done that, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, but the ground drops. The ground literally drops right here and just starts falling off right there. Now, my plan and my hope is that I would like to come in and just kind of backfill this with some dirt, but I'm not going to be able to do that this year. And if I had to pick these up, I could still pick them up. I'll have a hole there, but at least I can get it right back in line if I had to do that. But it is what it is at this point, and I really just want to make the fence look as good as possible. This one here, as you get past these three, just before these three right here, this one here, it's a little over 6 foot. The rest of these are right at 6 foot, but this one starts to dive down in the ground. So I'm just going to continue that trend all the way across. I'll probably move the string down to match everything else. Well, last couple days, as you can see, everything's falling on the ground. Leaves are coming off. It has been raining like crazy. The good news is, with the exception of the corner, I worked on this thing as much as I possibly could, and of course the section of the end here, that whole line of fencing is done. So it's kind of windy, blow out here, so if you get a lot of wind recip on the mic, that's the reason why. Definitely an interesting one. I like the way I laid this one out a lot more than laying out that one over there, because I really didn't have any idea how I wanted to do that. I made one drop off, which you can see right here. I made one drop off right there, but in reality I should have made another drop off right here and brought this down. But what I'm thinking is I'm gonna have to bring dirt in here in the spring and just dump a bunch of dirt in here, get this thing leveled out. So pretty happy with it. If the weather continues, I'm just gonna have to get this done, cold, hot, whatever, and just get it over with. I'm not gonna be able to get this stained. That time period has ended. So my plan is in the spring, when it starts getting nicer, I know it's not going to rain all the time, power wash and stain this one and this one, so it kind of blends a little bit better with that. I can honestly say doing this has made the yard look so much better. I mean, getting that stained will make it look like an entirely different yard. I'm really happy with the way that turned out. I mean, it wasn't as much work, but it was, because it took me it took me 3 days longer to get all of that done, mostly because of how long it took me to get the ground leveled out and everything else leveled out on it. But beyond that, I mean, I can't really complain about it. It's really, really nice. There's a few other things that I want to do in the backyard next year. To really make it look nice. I think the big one, and I'll walk out here, is taking that awning out that you can see back here. That's been here since I've owned it. You touch it, the thing wiggles, moves around on you, so it's a little bit spooky. Definitely something that I want to do next year. I kind of wish I would have been able to do something this summer with it, but that bathroom kind of took a lot longer than it should have. 6.5 won't do a dozen. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I don't have it finished, but once I do get it finished, I will do another video on it. I still plan on doing a video on a recap on what I would do differently in the bathroom. Just haven't gotten there yet. This fence kind of took up a lot of my time. So that's it. That's all I've got. I appreciate you all watching. Again, you guys keep watching. I'll keep posting. Have a good day.